$100 in Black Friday bucks. Monday on Good Morning Washington.
Tonight, we're following several developing stories. Fierce winds from the Midwest to the Northeast. The high-rise danger slamming into windows. Plus, scaffolding crashing down, trapping people underneath. Will this rough weather affect holiday travel? Submarine SOS. The international race to find that vessel lost at sea. 44 people missing. Tonight, we take you inside that very sub. The recent video showing life on board. President Trump lashing out. What the father of one of those UCLA players arrested in China said that prompted the president to tweet, "I should have left them in jail." Nursing home outrage. The decorated World War II vet begging for help. The telling moment his family says they captured on a hidden camera. Plus, Black Friday secrets. The growing number of stores cutting back their hours this year, and the price check tool to make sure you're getting a great deal.
From ABC News, this is ABC World News Tonight.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Tom Yamas, and we begin tonight with the dangerous high winds affecting more than 100 million people. Take a look at this scaffolding slamming down on a busy New York City sidewalk, trapping people below. And this scene just outside of a high rise as a major storm system sweeps through the east. That same system that slammed through the Midwest, leaving tractor trailers overturned in Indiana. ABC's Eva Pilgrim starts us off tonight.
Tonight, dangerous winds slamming more than 100 million Americans this weekend. Gusts pushing the scaffolding into a New York City high rise. Then chaos when a second scaffold came crashing down. No warning to those below.
I just started crying instantly and I froze.
Passersby scrambling to pull people out. Seconds later, firefighters rushed in.
People were coming in trying to help. You could tell they were like trying to talk to somebody that was underneath it.
At least 5 hurt. Police blame strong winds.
You can see that scaffolding fell just over the stairs to the subway. Thankfully, no trains had just pulled in and people weren't coming up.
The winds threatening homes along the Long Island Sound and whipping up waves on Lake Ontario, forcing drivers to deal with blinding lake-effect snow tonight. That as crews work to restore power to thousands in the Northeast. That same system punishing the Tennessee Valley overnight. Winds topping 100 miles per hour, triggering warning sirens in Nashville. 17-year-old Ellie Williams and her sister locked out of their house the moment a tornado hit.
The wind was just swirling and we were just praying that we'd be saved.
Storms ripping through Indiana, snapping trees, ripping apart signs, and flipping this 18-wheeler.
And Eva Pilgrim joins us live now. The wind causing plenty of problems today, including at the airport.
That's right, Tom. The wind gusts at some points here in the city were so strong that it shattered windows in high-rises. New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, all seeing flight delays because of that wind. But the wind is starting to die down, so hopefully those flights will be back to normal schedule by morning. Tom?
Eva Pilgrim leading us off tonight. Eva, thank you. And we're watching the weather so closely because this week, tens of millions of Americans are getting ready to travel for Thanksgiving. ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano joining us now with how all of this will affect the travel days ahead. Rob, good evening.
Good evening, Tom. Certainly was a tough one the last couple days with all that wind. We still have wind advisories that are posted this evening across eastern New England for 40, potentially 50-mile-an-hour winds there. And that white you see on the weather map, that is snow streaming off the Great Lakes. Well, that lake effect snow warning posted for Syracuse and points north. Could see about 10 inches in some of those spots. And these wind chills in the morning, no joke, 20s from Chicago, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, New York, Boston, teens north of there. And another storm coming into the Pacific Northwest, so messy drive Monday, Tuesday across I-5 and up over the mountains. That one doesn't do a whole lot for the Northeast, but it will be chilly Wednesday, Thursday. More lake effect snows and a little bit messy in the Southeast. For the Northeast, at least, big improvement on what we saw this weekend. Tom?
Some great news for Thanksgiving. All right, Rob, thank you. We turn now to the search for a submarine missing for days in rough waters off the coast of Argentina. Time running out for 44 crew members on board. The U.S. Navy joining the international effort to help find that sub before it's too late. Tonight, we've learned the search area is bigger than the size of California. Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
Tonight, the urgent search for those 44 crew members running into more problems. Now, stormy weather. The Argentine Navy says rescuers are hampered by high waves and poor visibility after losing contact with the Ara San Juan on Wednesday. This video, taken last May aboard the ship, shows the close quarters sailors work in, climbing through portholes, examining nautical charts, steering the ship, and manning the lookout.
This type of submarine normally only has enough battery power to work underwater for 36 to 42 hours. So every hour that goes by is another hour that makes survival that much more difficult.
But someone from the ship may have been trying to make contact. The defense minister says 7 failed emergency satellite calls went out on Saturday, but cannot confirm they came from the San Juan or pinpoint where the calls were made.
There have been successful submarine rescues in the past, but what they had in those successful rescues was they knew where the submarine was.
The search area for the sub has now grown to nearly 200,000 square miles, bigger than the state of California. And tonight, the U.S. Navy sending in their most sophisticated rescue equipment that operates as deep as 2,000 feet. The U.S. Navy's equipment is scheduled to arrive tonight and tomorrow. The Argentine Navy says once the bad weather passes in about 48 hours, they'll return to full-time search operations. Tom.
Stephanie Ramos for us tonight. Stephanie, thank you. And we're following 2 different manhunts tonight. Both suspects wanted for killing police officers in separate incidents. Officers in western Pennsylvania on the hunt for this man, said to be armed and dangerous. The reward for his capture growing to more than $43,000. This as police in Baltimore ramp up their search for the man who fatally shot a detective in the head. ABC's Adrian Bankert with the latest.
Tonight, the manhunt in 2 states for separate cold-blooded cop killers intensifying.
Male patient with a gunshot wound, officer down.
In Pennsylvania, police searching for this man, 29-year-old Ramael Holt, after finding a car they believe was involved in the shooting death of Officer Brian Shaw. Shaw, 25 years old and on the force for less than 6 months, killed during a routine traffic stop outside of Pittsburgh.
I know that they are working tirelessly to find this person.
And in Baltimore, officers putting a perimeter around this neighborhood for, quote, crime scene preservation, still searching for whoever shot homicide detective Sean Suter Wednesday.
We have officers in bad locations. Get away from them windows because we don't know where those shots came from.
Authorities say Suter was shot in the head while investigating a murder case. Police now offering a $215,000 reward for any information leading to the capture of his killer.
And Adrian joining us live tonight from Pennsylvania. And in this case, police are asking for the public's help in a major way.
Absolutely, Tom. Here at the police station, officers tell us they've received a multitude of calls, but they need more. Anything that will lead to that suspect's capture and the recovery of the murder weapon. The chief saying that Officer Shaw died after being shot in the chest, even though he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Tom.
Even though he was wearing his vest. All right, Adrian, thank you. Now to new developments in the race for a U.S. Senate seat. The entire country is watching. 3 major Alabama newspapers urging voters to reject Republican Roy Moore, even as his campaign says donations have been pouring in. And tonight we're learning Senator Al Franken, a Democrat embroiled in a scandal of his own, saying through a spokesman he will not resign. The latest on the growing fallout from all of this from ABC's Marcus Moore.
Tonight, the calls growing louder for Roy Moore to leave the Senate race. 50 liberal pastors calling him unfit for office.
There is nothing Christian about the policies Moore has supported. They are as immoral as the terrible abuse he so vehemently denies.
Moore has repeatedly denied allegations of sexually assaulting or acting inappropriately with at least 8 women, some who were teenagers at the time.
They're not only untrue, but they have no evidence to support them.
Today, a former co-worker of the 14-year-old accuser claiming she told him of the incident years ago.
But she was deadly serious, and after she finished, the room was quiet. And I believed her. Everyone there believed her. And I'm only coming forward with the hopes that some of these other people who can substantiate her claim will come forward.
Alabama's largest newspaper becoming the 3rd publication to endorse the Democratic candidate Doug Jones. But President Trump has been largely silent on the issue.
Should Roy Moore resign, Mr. President? Do you believe his accusers?
Speaking on his behalf, Mark Short on This Week with George Stephanopoulos.
Does the president believe the women or not? Obviously, George, if he did not believe that the women's accusations were credible, he would be down campaigning for Roy Moore. He has not done that.
But Trump did take aim at the sexual harassment allegations against Democratic Senator Al Franken, tweeting, "The Al Frankenstein picture is really bad. Speaks 1,000 words. Where do his hands go in pictures 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 while she sleeps?" Tonight, Franken's spokesperson telling ABC News the senator will not resign in the wake of Leanne Tweeden's allegation that he tried to forcibly kiss her. Saturday Night Live not going easy on their former writer.
I know this photo looks bad, but remember, it also is bad.
And Marcus Moore joins us live from Birmingham. And Marcus, the Senate race there in Alabama not only attracting a lot of attention, but now it seems a lot of money.
Yeah, Tom, that's right. Moore's campaign says that in the 3 days last week, they raised $500,000. In the meantime, someone familiar with Doug Jones's campaign says that they have also seen an increase in fundraising since those allegations broke. Tom.
Marcus Moore for us tonight. Marcus, thank you. Next to the growing investigation into Russian meddling in the presidential election, we're hearing new details from a key participant at that 2016 Trump Tower meeting that's been under the microscope. This as the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, faces new questions from Senate investigators about WikiLeaks. ABC's David Wright is at the White House tonight with the latest.
Tonight, the president's son and son-in-law both face new scrutiny as British publicist Rob Goldstone is finally breaking his silence about that infamous Trump Tower meeting with a Russian lawyer. It was Goldstone who emailed Donald Trump Jr. about dirt on Hillary Clinton from the Kremlin. "If it's what you say, I love it," Don Jr. wrote back at the time. Goldstone, a flamboyant promoter who worked with Trump on the Miss Universe pageant in Moscow, now insists he was merely a useful idiot trying to help another client. "I should have listened to that little voice in my head," he told the Sunday Times of London, adding, "If I'm guilty of anything, and I hate the word guilty, it's hyping the message and going the extra mile for my clients." The Trump Tower meeting did happen, but all sides insist it was not as juicy as advertised. The president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is facing new scrutiny, too, about WikiLeaks, for one.
WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks. This WikiLeaks is like a treasure trove.
Investigators believe WikiLeaks acted as a conduit to leak Democratic emails hacked by the Russians. Last July, Kushner told Congress he had no contact with WikiLeaks.
Mr. Kushner, how was your meeting?
Nor did anyone he knew of at the campaign.
And I have been fully transparent in providing all requested information.
But the Senate Judiciary Committee says Kushner did receive emails about a WikiLeaks overture to Don Jr. back in September 2016 and forwarded them on.
Mr. Kushner has been very clear that he will cooperate, as he has been, voluntarily with all bipartisan requests from committees on anything that's relevant. He's done it, and he'll do it again.
Kushner now has until November the 27th to turn over Russia-related documents to Senate investigators. Tom?
David, thank you. Next to a nursing home death raising so many questions tonight, a decorated World War II veteran's final moments captured on surveillance video. The family is accusing nurses of ignoring his repeated cries for help at a crucial life and death moment. Here's ABC's Ariel Reshef.
Tonight, the desperate cries for help from a dying World War II veteran caught in this gut-wrenching video. Hidden cameras installed by James Dempsey's family rolling as the 89-year-old gasped for air, calling for help 6 times. The horrifying ordeal prompting Dempsey's family to sue the nursing home, alleging wrongful death and negligence, claiming staff waited 90 minutes to administer CPR. In this deposition video, Nurse Wanda Knuckles claims the staff administered CPR immediately.
You guys continued giving CPR until the EMTs took over?
Yes.
But the nurse, unaware she was being recorded, the video telling a different story.
Is it appropriate for you to have stopped giving CPR at this time, ma'am?
If the thing is not working.
Well, shouldn't you be doing chest compressions right now, ma'am?
Yes.
That lawsuit now settled.
We reached out to the nursing home for comment. So far, we have not heard back. And Tom, we know tonight that the nurse you saw in the deposition video has surrendered her license.
Ariel, thank you. There's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Sunday. President Trump and the biggest mouth in basketball going at it. Basketball dad LeVar Ball picking a fight with the president's stunning response. And Black Friday just a few days away, the price check tool you need to hear about to make sure